Hello, welcome to Let's DevOps. Myself Sumit, and today we are going to discuss about Git, which includes Git concept, branching and complete change workflow. We will also discuss different Git commands and how to use them, like clone, stage, commit, pull, push, merge and pull request. Now let's understand what is Git and why do we need it. Git is a free and open source distributed version control used for source code management. It helps to edit, create, save, update your project or a content file and keep track of entire change history. Now we can discuss who can use Git. Any knowledge worker like developer, DevOps engineer, automation engineer, content or a technical writer can use Git. In this image you can see if you are constantly working on any project, file or a content where you are editing, creating, updating, saving the file and content and you want to keep track of change history, you can use Git. So assume if you are in team of 20 members and everyone is working on the same project, Git helps to track all the changes. Now coming to Git architecture. As we know, Git is a distributed version control system. Distributed means each end user can create their own working branch and after completion of task or after making the changes, they can merge the changes back to master branch. So this gives lots of flexibility to developer or any knowledge worker to work on their own feature without impacting others. Working with Git will always have two setups. One is remote system, second is local system. Remote system is like Git server where all your project related repository and branches exist. Local system can be called as a working copy where all your working repository and branches exist. You can also create your own repository and branches at your local system. So assume if you are assigned to work on a feature, in this case first you need to get the project repository branches to your local system. Local system is also called as a working copy. And after making the changes, once your feature is ready, you will be pushing back to the Git server. Here clone Git command will help to get the project to your local system and push will help to move back the changes to the Git server. Now let's understand Git branching. In Git, we only keep a single active branch called as a master branch. And if you are going to work on any feature or any new project, you will be branching out from the master branch, you will making the changes and then you will be merging back to the master branch. So there will be only one single branch and that branch will be further used for all your CI, continuous integration and continuous deployment. So here in this example if you see, so assume that if you are going to work on a feature 1, you will be creating a branch for master, you will be working on it and then again once the work is completed you will be merging back to the master. Similarly for the feature 2, you do work and then you merge back to the master. Coming to Git demo, now let's understand after creating the branch how we can create local working copy, commit the change and merge back the changes to master branch. As we discussed earlier, in Git there will be always two setups. One is remote system and another is your local system. Local system will be defined as your working copy. Now let's first set up the Git on your local system and we'll see the complete workflow of creating the local copy, making the changes and merging back to the master branch. Now let's set up Git. So here we have a step-by-step instruction. So step 1 says download and install Git on your local system. So based on your operating system you can select this link. So if you are using Windows you can select this link. If you are using Linux or Mac OS you can click on these links and then you will have instruction to download the Git and then install it. So step 2 says check the installed Git version. So since I have already installed it on my system, I'll go and open the Git. I'll go to the Windows and search for Git CMD and I'll run as an administrator. So to check the install Git version you need to just click on you need to type Git version. So now you can see here the Git is installed with the version of 2.32.0 and Windows is my operating system. Now let's see the complete git change workflow. Assume that I am a developer and I have assigned to work on a feature called profile. So in this case, first I will create a branch from master called as a feature profile branch, and then I will further work on my changes, and then I will be pushing back the changes to the git server. Now let's understand the complete change workflow. So once the feature profile branch is created, now you are ready to clone the branch so that you can work on it. So once you clone it, you can create a local branch like a feature profile branch. After creating a branch, you can work on your feature, make the changes, and then you will be ready to stage. Stage is nothing but you're making sure all your changes is ready to commit, and then you will be doing the commit. So all this clone, create local branch, make the changes, stage index and commit will happen at your local system. Once you are done with your changes at your local, now you are ready to push the changes. So you will be pushing to your feature profile first. After pushing the changes to the feature profile, now you need to merge the changes to the master branch. So for that you need to create a pull request, and once pull request is approved, it means it will go for a review, and once it is approved, then you are ready to merge your changes to the master branch. So I will create the feature branch first. So you can log into your respective Git project repository and create a branch from a main or a master. So since I am using Azure DevOps, I'll go to Azure DevOps, and this demo is my project, and here under the main I will just click on it, and then I'll see the new branch. So I'll just give the name as a feature profile. So here you can select from which branch you wanted to create. So since I'm using main as my default, I'll create that, I'll use that, and I'll click on create. So now you can see this feature profile branch is created, and this is created from a master branch. Like currently in my system it is a main branch. Okay, so this is created. Second is we need to clone the repository to local system. So since we have already created a feature profile branch, now we need to clone URL. We can get it from this option. So I'll copy the clone URL and I'll go to the article. So step 2 says we need to create a working folder. So I'll open the git command. I'll go to E, and then I'll create demo project. So now demo project is my local working copy. Okay, so step 3 says we need to use clone command to get all the repository content to our local system. So since I have already copied the URL, I'll do the git clone. So I'll click on git clone, and then I'll put the URL. So now this will bring all of the project files to my local system. Step 4 says after cloning you can see all the files and folders. So I'll go to my folder, and here we are under demo project, and demo is my project, and here you can see all the files and folders is created. Okay, now let's come to the create local branch. So in this case, first we need to reinitialize the clone repository. For that we need to use git init command. So let's go to the branch, the git command, and then we'll say git init. So git init is to reinitialize the existing git repository. It also used to create a new repository. Okay, so coming back to the article. So as per the requirement, since we are going to work on the feature profile branch, we need to create this branch locally. So before creating the branch, let's see what are the branch exist currently. So for that you need to just click on the git branch. So this will list out all of the branch exist on local system, on your local system. If you want to see the all branches which exist on the remote branch, you can see just -r. So this is the test feature profile, feature 1, master or main or master. Now coming to the step 2. So for creating a feature profile branch, we need to check out the branch and use this command, git checkout -b feature profile. So I'll click on it. So now the new branch is created and currently we are pointing to feature profile. So let's see the branch whether it has created or not. So now if you see, feature profile branch is created and now we are pointing to that branch itself locally. Okay, so now branch is created. Coming back to the making the change. So as part of this feature, I'll just create a folder for just giving an example. So I'll just create a profile.txt file itself, and here I'll just say that demo. So assume that as part of this feature I created this file and added some code in it. Okay, so now let's go to the step. So we need to make the change, and after making the change we need to go to the git command and then we'll need to run the status. So git status will talk about what are the files has been updated. Okay, so we'll go here and I'll say git status. So if you see here, we are on the branch feature profile and this is the untracked file, so profile.txt. Okay, coming back to step 2, here you can see your branch feature profile and one tracked file profile.cs. Yeah, so since I has created that, next is like we need to stage and index. Stage is as we discussed earlier, stage is nothing but making sure your changes is ready to commit. So maybe you will be working on lot of different files, but if you wanted to commit only few of the file, you need to first stage them and then you will be committing the files. To stage the file, you need to just run the command git.add. So I'll just go git add, and I'll run git status. So now if you see the changes to be committed, now we are ready to commit the changes. Next is like commit the change. To commit we need to use git commit. M is like for message and then feature profile added. So any comment you can get. So I'll just say git commit -feature added. Okay, so once we commit, it is not going to do any change on the remote git. Everything is happening on my local system. Okay, so now you can see this file is committed to my local branch, local feature profile branch. Now once we are committed, we need to push the changes to the feature branch, right? So like our changes is ready, now it's time to move the branch, move the changes to the master branch. So to follow the best practice, first we need to push the changes to the feature profile branch, and after that we'll create a pull request which will be further reviewed and then it will be merged to the master branch. So first check the existing remote branch. For that we need to run the git branch -r and then we need to use this command. Okay, so git branch -r. So we can see there is a origin feature profile branch and we will be pushing the changes to that particular branch. Okay, so git push will do, it will push the changes from feature profile of the local system to the remote system. Okay, so now it is pushed. Coming back to the article, now you can see the profile.cs file is pushed to the feature profile branch. So let's go to the repository and I'll refresh the change. Now you can see this profile.txt is updated, right? So now let's go back to that our article again. So next is like we need to create a pull request. So to create a pull request, this is to merge the changes from master to main, and we need to follow the review process and merge the changes. So for that we need to create a pull request. So I'll go to the repository and here you have options to create a pull request. So I'll create a pull request and I'll add a title. Here if you see what is the source and what is the target. So from the feature profile we are going to merge to the main. So I'll assume that if I'll add myself, So you can just add whoever is wanted to review the code, and then you can create it. Once the PR created, now the person who you added for a review, it will go to them, and then those people can approve the request. So assume that if I approved, and to complete the PR you need to merge the changes. So now the merge will happen from feature branch to master main branch. Okay, so I will do that. Now once it is approved and merged, now you can check our master branch. So let's go to the repos and get to the main branch. So now you can see the profile.txt is merged. Okay, coming back to the article. So we have already approved the pull request and merge. So here are some important git commands. You can just have a look to it. So it's like, first you need to, you can see for cloning the branch you have a git clone. Cloning with the credential also you can use git clone. Git add to stage the changes, commit, git commit. There are more commands. You can follow that link. So that's all with this session. So assume that if you have any issue or concern, you can just post your comment here. We will be happy to help you. Thanks for watching this video. If you like it, please subscribe and share it. Thank you.